Do you guys like bananas?
Banana bag. So we have 3 bananas for you who like bananas, but only can answer 3 trivia questions. And so our first question is, with the background pony Bonbon, how many different voices has she had on the show? Who's coming up first?
I think I saw David's.
Yeah. Yes, 4 is correct.
What? Put those in my bag!
Want a banana? Give me a banana.
I have a banana!
Did you get it? Okay, question number 2.
Okay, let me get this one.
Okay, you do question 2.
Alright, question number 2. What is Derpy's birthday?
As in, what was the day that Derpy was first noticed and created?
Okay. Date or day?
Date.
Day.
Ooh, this is her
Nope.
August 5th.
Nope.
Nope.
Show wasn't even on back then.
Nope. It was in the first couple weeks of the show. Yes? Really close.
Nope.
September 21st.
That was before the show was created.
October 31st.
That's too far.
October 29th.
That's
There we
correct. And so, of course, you have to enjoy that. On the moon! Bitch!
That's question of the day, also Derpy related. When is Derpy Day?
Yes?
Yes, Rainbow Dash.
January 21st? No, it was 21st? No? November 21st?
Nope. Yes? What?
Day we divide by
March 1st, right?
March 1st?
Yep, that's right. Don't claim your banana. We have one more banana, but we're saving it to get signed by Jason, so... So anyways, I think we're ready to... Are we about ready to start with the panel? Well, we could go without. We can turn the laptop. We have some ghetto visuals here, so for now.
We're so hipster.
Wait, here. Zoom in on that. Well, it's VGA, right? Yeah, plug in VGA. Just around, plug in VGA, it's almost
No, we're totally doing this.
That should take it then. Oh, how if you'll zoom in on our first topic of the day, who we've already talked about a bit.
Discord.
Derpy. Zoom in on her beautiful face.
Beautiful.
Zoom in all the way.
The Derpy.
Just kind of enhance the image a bit CSI style. Zoom in enhance. More. Closer. We have to go deeper.
Delve deeper into that derp. Derp it hard.
So you Let's both introduce Derpy. Okay, so Derpy was originally just an animation error. And we have the picture of the animation error, if you'll load that up on your little PowerPoint slide. Right there in the top left, that is the first picture that was ever there of Derpy. And that was in the background of the first episode. And so a guy named Dr. Foreigner, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Foreigner on 4chan said, when you see this, and posted this picture. And that was where Derpy was born.
October 25th, right?
October 25th.
On 4chan's cohorts.
On 4chan's cohorts, yes. And so from there, we have like some things we agree about Derpy, right? Like, what's your favorite kind of food? Muffins!
Muffins, yes.
And that came from the 4th episode, Apple Butt season. Because there's a scene where they have all the baked bads, where Pinkie Pie made baked bads. And, well, you hear in the background, someone's saying, muffins! And Derpy's mouth moved at the moment. So Derpy's only line, until a couple weeks ago, was muffins! And so that's how muffins came about. And do I move on? Name with the male mare. No, don't move on to Dinky yet. We're still on Derpy.
We still got so much to talk about.
There's so much to talk about the Derpy. We do that later on. We'll get to Dinky. Okay, well.
There's so much we can say about Derpy. We need to give her time.
She's got a voice.
Okay. Well, so Derpy, way back in the beginning on the cohorts, someone wrote anonymously a fan fiction that I cannot remember the name of for the life of me, where she delivered mail. And that was the first fan fiction of Derpy. So, Derpy was the dirt-eyed Pegasus pony who liked muffins and delivered mail. And that stuck since that day. And when they finally did a shout out to Derpy in the 15th episode of season 1, Pinkie, she happened to be dropping packages while delivering things. And so fans were like, she's officially a mail mare now. And as an interesting note, when they did that scene, they didn't do that on purpose. She was already dropping mail. They just dropped up her eyes. But she was already there from the very first day of planning. So she was going to be a mail mare from the beginning, before any of this ever existed. And the next point, I guess, leading up to Dinky, the fanfiction portrays Derpy as a tragic character because she is a mother of this little unicorn here, who first appears in Winter Wrap-Up. Because you know she had kind of similar hair, right? And kind of a similar body color. And so everyone's like, oh, well, that must be Derpy's daughter. And so we have Dinky Doo, the lovely daughter of Derpy Hooves. And the reason why I said Derpy's a tragic character is way back in the beginning of the fandom, the first stories that popped up about Derpy were such as Bubbles. Oh, God. Yeah, Bubbles, which involves her and her mother and her loving Bubbles. And it's very sad. And you should look it up if you haven't read it. There's also Today, Tomorrow, and Forever, which involved her daughter. And the tale of her almost having her daughter taken away from her. And so with those two stories, she was kind of made permanently the sad character. So Derpy isn't just the clumsy pony who makes lightning bolts appear and breaks down the town hall and drops mail on people and eats muffins all day. She also has a daughter at home who isn't really seen much. And I think we can move on to the next one. And so this pony here, you probably haven't really noticed before. Sparkler.
Yes.
Originally her name was Amethyst Star.
No, that's her official name.
Wait, that's her. Is that her official name? I thought that
yeah.
was her alternate name.
No, Amethyst Star is her first official name due to Hasbro's merchandise.
Oh, they have a black. Oh, okay. Well, I guess her official name's out at the start then, but we call her Sparkle.
We call her Sparkler, yeah.
Also important to know that Sparkle was supposed to be the name of Rarity.
Yeah. So this could have been Rarity, I guess.
In a way.
In a way.
She has good eyes.
But so we kind of forgot, she was in the first episode, we kind of forgot about her, because we didn't really have much about her. But then in Sisterhood Social, she's Dinky Doo's older sister. So in a way, she's the Derpy's other daughter. So Derpy has 2 children now. I know, right?
Who's the father?
Well, who's the father?
Doctor Who!
We can't really say that Doctor Who is the father, but Doctor Who is definitely involved with Derpy a lot in this show. Because Doctor who came, well, he has obviously his time-traveling cutie mark of an hourglass, and he was created in March, I think, when someone took a picture of Winter Wrap-Up where he's dancing around during the song, and captioned it, Doctor Who's, well, my other time was Doctor Who's, the sole survivor of Gallifrey. And
That's how Doctor Who's was formed.
Yes, thus the 10th Doctor in pony form was created. And for some reason, all the early fanfiction about Doctor Who's featured Derpy very heavily. So if you do an image search for Doctor Who's, we struggled to find pictures without Derpy. That was a challenge to find this picture, because everyone draws him with Derpy messing something up. I know they do work
Yeah,
well
they
together.
work perfect together.
Because you have Doctor, and then you have Derpy just there, messing everything up. But they're the time-traveling companions. And do you have any else about Derpy? Oh, yes.
In Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000, Doctor Who's was actually seen like handling an hourglass that was used by the Apple family and Flim and Flam. Turns out that was actually a reference done by the show's animators. It was completely intentional.
Yeah, because Sabrina, she goes by Sibsy on DeviantArt, and she's a storyboard artist. Or was she lead storyboard?
She is a storyboard artist.
She's a storyboard artist, and she said that her supervisor purposely put Doctor Who's in there, turned that hourglass, because he thought it'd be a funny reference to Doctor Who. So it's just a little behind the scenes there. And in, which episode was it? Not last episode, but the one before. The one appearance of Derpy, in the very bottom right of the town.
Hearts and Hooves stage. Doctor Who's and Derpy were seen together on a bridge.
Next slide.
Carrot Top! Official name.
Golden Harvest.
Official name's Golden Harvest.
I want Carrot Top.
Actually, one of the artists on the show who helped design Carrot Top originally named her to be Carrot Top from the beginning, before the fandom even named her Carrot Top. So, in a sense, yeah,
What a twist. She did have green hair in episode 6, Ghostbusters. And she was just devastated by Rarity's comment about green hair.
turned it back to orange.
But anyways, Carrot Top, this is actually still a continuation of the Derpy story. We're still on Derpy.
Whoa.
Because, yes, 6 degrees of Derpy. But because I was talking way back when Derpy was first created. Someone made a little storybook on 4chan. It was done anonymously, so we don't know who did it. But it was called the Carrot Cake Storybook, because we called her Carrot Cake back then. Before Carrot Cake, I think, became Mr. Cake. But we called her Carrot Cake back then, and it was a story of her going off into every forest on little adventures, like a 16-panel comic. But you see that Derpy crashed into her living room and lives in her room, or her house. And at the very end, there's this little bonus panel, where Derpy says, "I emptied your fridge." and if you've ever seen a picture of Derpy and Carrot Top like living together watching TV, with Derpy eating food, that's where it came from. And yeah, we have Carrot Top, Golden Harvest, and there's been like many like. Have you heard the song like Beyond Her Garden? Yeah, and so we have people really picked up on Carrot Top after that, right?
I really like her, May.
Even if and screen.
I still like it!
Everyone's taking a drunk
As was in the description, she wasn't originally Berry Punch. We had a different name for her first. Ohan, you want to give the name?
Overprotective pony.
Overprotective parent pony. And from which
Now she overprotects her alcohol.
Yeah.
In Bridal Gossip, the reason we called her the overprotective parent pony is because in Bridal Gossip she was seen trying to like protect her child when Zecora arrived.
That's right.
Yep. But then, in Call of the Cutie, there was a certain famous scene where they had a punch bowl as Appleton was trying to escape out of the room, hiding under everything. You see Berry Punch kind of walk up. And she doesn't do what a normal play do with like a cup and like actually serving herself a punch.
First she like looks around, make sure no one's watching,
Then, when absolutely no one can see, she just dips her right in there and just pours it directly into her mouth. And from that day, we said, she is the drunk pony. And I think we all agree that she's the town drunk. And building on that, like we said, the animator, Sibsy, or Sabrina, she has frequently commented that she originally meant this to be the drunk pony. And do you want to add what she wanted to do after that scene that they had to cut out? Oh, well, after she was going to drink the punch, they wanted to add in a burp. They thought that would be funny. Hasbro eventually had to make them take that out because it was EI rated back then, and so it had to be completely safe. Like, to the point where they had legal issues with the word egghead in Fall with Their Friends. They had to fight to keep the word egghead in there because that was almost too bad for the show. Yeah. The second season is not EI rated, so now we have Snoopy Doopy whatever.
So many mature references.
We have a yeah.
It's a lot more
They
mature.
still try to sneak some stuff through, like the spike has been punched. Like, the punch has been spiked. What the hell was I saying? Spike is also the punch. I think Derpy has his influence on all of us.
Yeah, we all have a little derp in us.
Wait, is that a muffin I see over there? Muffin! Nice.
Nice. All my bits.
So we have to move on next time?
I think we should leave this one to open. We got it.
Give it up to Equestria's hottest DJ! The one and only Final Scratch. The one, beautiful.
And this autograph Final Scratch, this actually came from BronyCon's auction in January.
And how much did it sell for?
$550.
To this guy.
Oh yeah. What do you say about a character that only appears for 5.3 seconds? Yes, I timed it. What do you say about that character? Well, she's got Skrillex's mane, she's got Dead Mouse's smile, and she's got red eyes apparently after a very short-lived debate on what her eye color is. It's red. I think everybody's gonna go with red.
I think we went with red at one point.
Yeah.
There was actually a debate at one point, I think on Pony-chan, on which color her eyes would be in fan art, because you never see her eyes. For all we know, her character model doesn't even have eyes. She just has glasses.
Yeah, if you were at the show studio and you were taking glasses off, her face would be blank. Most likely. Eventually,
more like blank face. So
yeah.
keep that in mind.
On the whole eye controversy, it eventually reached an extent where it was red versus blue. I'm pretty sure you all get that.
Kill blue!
Red won over.
Also important to know that before Final Scratch and DJ Pon-3, she had some very interesting names. Obviously inspired by Dead Mouse, there was Dead Horse, spelled with a 5.
But I'd like to point out that the way it's spelled, it's Dead Horrify.
Exactly.
Dead horrifying.
And let's go a little not safe for work here. Clip Clop.
DJ Clip Clop.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And there was DJ Rave Rider.
That's a cool one.
That's a cool one.
Eventually, DJ Pon-3 was born.
Well, it was done in a poll on Question Daily the day after the episode came up, and DJ Pon-3 went out, but people love Scratch so much, like, oh, Final Scratch, it sounds so cool.
It's so easy to say.
Yes. So now DJ Pony is her stage name, but we like to think of it as Final Scratch, it's like the actual pony. And the pony behind the glasses.
One and only. And apparently she's so popular with the Bronies, she's getting her own toy. In the Brony set.
And she was even so popular with the show's creators that we got a shout out in Equestria Girls.
Yeah.
Break it down, DJ Pon-3.
Moving on.
Are you good with Final Word? Do you want to talk about Final Word? Do you have anything else to say?
I could talk about it all day long.
I'm sure you could, Ohad.
Goodbye for now, Final.
Yeah!
So here we have the other big musical pony, who appeared
on Final
for...
Scratch.
The fancy classic.
So much.
And, so, I forgot this point. Did we ever... What was the confirmation? Was this a cello or the bass?
It's
It's
cello.
cello, right?
However, her cutie mark is that of a treble, which is very interesting to note.
But then again, Ohad, I'd like to point out that Final Scratch's cutie mark is backwards. Just a little comment I like to make, it's backwards.
In this round.
I'm just in the middle.
She must be multi-talented then, right? More than just the bass or cello.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
During the Lunar Eclipse episode, you see a pony with the same model, different colors, but same model, playing the violin.
And some people like to think, since it was like Luna Eclipse, their Halloween episode, it was actually Octavia, like wearing a costume to fit in and using the violin.
So for all we know, she is a multi-talented musician.
Yeah.
And she reappeared in Speed of the Week.
Yes.
Yes.
She reappeared for a brief second, and we all freaked out.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And another thing is, you want to talk about it way back in the beginning? When she first came out, we thought she might have been Pinky's sister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she looks like
Because-
his sister.
In a flashback in Cutie Mark Chronicles, we see Pinky's family, and the one we named Blinky shares the exact same color scheme as Octavia. So for a while, the fandom's been going on saying how Octavia is probably Pinky's long-lost sister after she left Ponyville.
Wait.
Oh yeah, but the eye colors are wrong, and the hair, the mane is completely different. So we eventually abandoned that train of thought. But for the first couple weeks, she was Pinky's long-lost sister.
Yeah.
I just like that. Maybe working in the workfront gives you class.
Maybe.
Why does it change her eye color?
Colored contacts.
Working in
There's
the workfront.
cosplayers here, just ask
That
them.
is all.
It works.
I like it. Friendship.
Friendship.
Totally.
So we able to move on now? Next panel?
Cody!
Okay.
Brushy,
Why does she have an alley?
So anyways, so we noticed Colgate, the toothbrush pony, or toothpaste pony.
Look at her mane, it looks
But-
like toothpaste.
Actually, before she was Colgate, she was another Time Lord. She was Romana.
Those of you who watch Doctor Who probably know her.
Yeah.
But because she was one of the other ones with the hourglass. And when in the first few episodes, there were no duplicate cutie marks. Except for that. That was the only duplicate cutie mark at that point in the show. And so people thought, well, there must be significance. If there's only, the only duplicate is the hourglass, there might be some significance. So she became the other Time Lord pony, Romana. So we, but then, people liked Brushy
people like the whole brushy meme. We all noticed that her mane actually looks like toothpaste, so we went with the famous toothpaste name, Colgate.
Give me the toothbrush time, like those little toothbrushes that play a song, or to remind you to brush your teeth long enough, even though the kids never do. Yeah. Oh, wait, did they have one for my little baby? Oh, they should. I know I would brush my teeth 10 times a day if it played the theme song through my mouth.
Custom artists, get started. Demand it.
I don't know, I think Colgate gives the better subconscious message of brush your teeth better than Pinkie Pie, who's on the trending toothpaste, because the way I see it, Pinkie Pie really likes candy and her on the toothpaste. Yeah, I don't really see it.
Yeah, I don't trust Pinkie Pie as my dentist. I think her advice would be like, oh, more candy, more sugar, more everything, yay!
Tony,
more sugar! Brush your teeth! More sugar! Brush your teeth!
And hey, bacon strips.
brush your teeth with sugar.
Chimichurri! Chimichurri!
No.
So, moving on, I guess.
We all know Lyra.
Everyone's like Lyra, my personal favorite background pony.
Heartstrings!
Pants! Pants! Okay, so, Lyra, who is also kind of another one of the musician ponies, although it's not really what she's known for at the moment. It might be interesting to note that no art of her existed on Ponyville, which is the big art site, until March, 5 months after the show was created, even though she was in the first episode. No one drew any fan art of her. And then, Dragonshy aired.
And that happened.
Sat like that. And fans went wild.
And then she became the next big thing.
And you with the Rainbow Dash hat.
Your horn.
You're the Rainbow Dash hat. Sit like Lyra. You're on a full row of Lyra sitters.
Do the Lyra! Do the Lyra!
There we go.
Beautiful.
But anyways, so Lyra, she sits like a human. And so we thought, oh, well that's really funny. No other pony sits like that. But some people said, well why don't we kid on? Why does she sit like human? Maybe she wants to be more like a human. Yep.
And from that, a bunch of memes were born.
So we have sitting Lyra.
Sitting Lyra.
We have hands Lyra, because she just wants hands.
She just wants them.
And so we have hands Lyra. She wants to be a human. But she just can't be a human because she's a pony.
During the winter, she tries to build a snowman, but no one knows what that is. Poor Lyra. We all want to be ponies, you want to be a human.
And so, but then there's other mini memes, like, well, she's always super happy, so there's always pictures of her just jumping up and down in the background with a huge grin on her face, smiling. And another one that's spread among the artists is Sea Pony Lyra.
Oh god. Sea ponies.
I'm not going to sing the Sea Pony song.
All up on the sea ponies when you're in distress.
Anyways,
That's a stereotype,
sir.
anyways, so when we discuss Lyra, there's a certain other pony you have to mention. Bonbon.
They're a package deal.
That plot. But so,
She likes looking at herself.
You really can't mention Lyra without Bonbon and vice versa, because really when you look at Bonbon, she really has no characterization. If you search up Bonbon, most likely you're going to see Lyra. They're sort of a package deal in a way.
she kind of played, like, Lyra said she's like crazy, she jumps around, she wants to be human, she has weird antics. Bonbon's kind of the straight man to that. She sees, like in the fan art, she sees Lyra sitting down like human, she just has this look of confusion, disgust, like, why are you doing that? Like, yeah, like one of my favorite pictures from the fandom, I don't have it up here right now, but it involves the running of the leaves. And you see Lyra running like a person on two legs. And then Bonbon just kind of looking over her shoulder like, what are you even doing? And so for that reason, we kind of have, if you move next slide. Yeah. Oh yes, and Bonbon has 4 voices.
Yeah.
But so they're kind of a pair. And it's kind of leaked into the show, like, actually, Oha, will you go to the Comic-Con poster? Quickly? In the Comic-Con poster. Derpy's beautiful face. They're together. And in most of their appearances in season 2, they are placed together.
Yeah, Octavia.
For a second, if you don't mind.
Which pony, may I ask? I thought so.
Sorry.
I figured as much.
I had to, I'm sorry.
I saw it coming.
I think we have to go back to the PowerPoints now, though, so... So, anyways, that's basically Lyra and Bonbon, Ponyville's favorite pair. What do we have next?
Lily, Rose, and Daisy.
The enchanters curse them all!
Want to go over them? I feel like I've been hogging the mic, so Michael wanted to kind of talk about him a bit.
Well, I'm gonna delve like how they appear on the show and how the fandom interprets them. Like every time you see them in the show, when they have their own speaking line, they speak together. So they're the flower trio. They're a group. They're always together. And seeing as how they're always like kind of the scaredy ponies in the series, like people take that into the fandom, like how they see they're worrisome and just characterize them solely around that. Now, if you go to the Comic-Con poster, you do see them. All 3 of them are terrified from the cockatrice.
I think they actually just faint, usually.
Except in the last episode, Rose was by herself.
That's true.
And
And like I said, these are just like the fan interpretations. They are usually terrified, and so we kind of tend to exaggerate and generalize.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, they're afraid of everything.
Also, I just want to mention, if you look in front of us,
All the ponies.
here, they're one of the few ones. Here's Roseluck, right here.
There is Roseluck.
One of the only few background ponies to have official blind bags.
That's actually Daisy, not Lily.
Daisy.
Whatever. Turtle, tortoise, whatever.
Does Lily have a blind bag?
No, Lily doesn't have a blind bag. So far it's been Roseluck, and I think that one was called Flower Wishes, but we all see it as Daisy.
And Lily, you have to get on eBay as a custom for exorbitant amounts of money.
Mm-hmm. You need the complete set.
You must have all of the ponies, all
Gotta catch 'em all.
100-something of them that have ever appeared in the show.
Collect all the ponies!
Gotta collect them all.
It'll be the new Pokemon.
It's Pokemon!
Fortress.
Bye, little fortress.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna move on from the flowers to the next. So we mentioned earlier the sisters, so we thought we just want to include a little picture of them here. That's Inky and Blinky.
No, they're different. There's light. There was light.
Want to go back to the slide with Octavia? Or go here?
Oh wait, no.
No, up. Just out to Steven.
Darker purple.
Next to Von. No. Okay, no, go back to the presentation. There we go. Then they are the same color. There we go then.
It's debatable.
This is all an interpretation.
But the main is a different color.
The main is a little different color.
So colored contacts are fine, but paradise?
I don't know why. Just the fans decided this thing abandoned that train of thought like 2 weeks in, just out of nowhere. So she could be like there's one fan fiction that was pretty popular at one point where it's a sad story involving photo finish and Pinkie Pie and you remember that, right?
I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. But so some people have taken that still, but for the most part we've abandoned it, but it's kind of still up for debate. You can kind of reach into that if you're an artist if you want. But I guess we should talk about how they got their names. Well, you have Inky and Blinky and Pinky.
There you go.
Waka.
And the Waka Waka Waka. Yes, and that
Where
is
is my
the reason
Pac-Man
why
Tony?
they-
And their parents are Sue and Clyde.
Yeah, they're Sue and Clyde. Although we don't have a picture of here. They're apparently not worthy of being the Comic-Con poster. Among the other like 40 people we have, so...
At this point.
Yeah. We do have the cakes, yes. So, next slide. And so...
This was a personal choice of mine. Though they're not they technically aren't background characters, they kinda are in the background once you think about it. And the fandom has given them some really good characterization, aside from what we've already gotten from the shows. Especially with Luna.
Well, because like Luna had a whopping 2 lines in the first season, yet
a lot of people see her as the more favorite princess.
so many people have Luna as their favorite pony in the face. I don't want to get involved in a solar versus lunar, so
We won't, don't worry.
yeah, let's avoid those little topics. Yeah, Metal Gear Luna and Ninja Luna are by Ego Filak are just one of the many characterizations we've given Luna. And there's now Luna stuff.
It's so adorable.
But so along the way, we've given Luna many different characterizations to the point where when Luna Eclipse came out, some fans actually got upset over it.
Yeah.
Because they thought Luna was supposed to be the way that the fandom set her up over the summer. Then, oh, well now she has the Royal Canterlot voice! And it is hilarious, but some people
good
actually got
concept.
caught up over that.
Yeah, it's...
In fact, she's been lovely for that for years.
Yep. But so among those fandom personalities that we gave her that people loved so much, like, one was kind of similar to what actually ended up happening, which was used in the Progress series, right? The Luna versus the microwaves. Something you might have read.
I'm doing this pop bag of popcorn for 30 minutes straight.
Where she's been on the moon for 1,000 years, so she's obviously has no idea how anything works. That was one of the fandom interpretations. Another was there was Vengeful Luna, where she wanted to get revenge even though she was just like pretending to be nice again. There was Emo Luna, which seemed to be many people's favorite, where she was just sad and imprisoned on the moon for 1,000 years, even though Lauren Faust has stated in the past that it was Nightmare Moon on the moon and not Luna. So, and do either of you want to talk about like the whole Nightmare Moon versus Luna thing?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. On the spot.
Where to start?
Okay, well, so people ask like, why did Luna become like the evil Nightmare Moon, right? Because in the beginning we just see like, oh, well, they turned against each other and she had to seal away. Why did Luna ever have to be sealed away in the first place? And there is no official answer to the show yet, but on her DeviantArt, Lauren Faust has stated.
Lauren Faust has like given us some explanations, though we can't really take it for canon since she no longer works on the show.
So it could change, but as of now, our best explanation is that some sort of outside force kind of controlled her, a curse or something.
Curses don't
Evil
work
magic.
out.
Oh,
Evil
curses
magic.
don't exist, but magic does. It could be evil magic. Evil gypsy magic. Yes, there is a difference. Just ask Twilight. But so because of that, we think that the Luna who was on the moon was actually just Nightmare Moon, until she was actually like rescued in a way by Twilight and the gang during the pilot's episode. And that's basically what we have for Luna. And even though we now have the canon Luna who came down in the chariot with the bats and the Luna Eclipse, we still like to continue like these little like super cute Luna and stuff. So it kind of like goes along parallel to the actual show. We have a little Because I think everyone loves Luna. You can't look at Ninja Luna and not go, dawg. Diabetes right there.
Yeah, you can. You can go,
And so I think we have one more slide, right?
So
this is not a background, Tony.
yeah, this was another personal choice by me
And Sophisto.
and Sophisto. Apparently he is part of this.
Because of Sophisto, this pony became a lot more important than she would have otherwise.
Huh.
The smug, arrogant.
Someone's getting banned from Equestria Daily!
Watch your
I
back.
apologize, Sophisto. Please don't ban me. Trixie can still be great. You can still have your Ballad of Twilight Sparkle, Trixie.
Not as great
The
as
Ballad of Twilight Sparkle. I love that.
So, yeah. But so, anyways, Trixie, she appeared for one episode, and which is more than most of these background ponies had. Some of them had, like, as I said, 5.3 seconds. But a lot of the one-shot characters, such as Brayburn or Gilda, don't have much fan work about them, because we all like Brayburn, but how much do we like Brayburn? But then we had Trixie, who is basically Equestria's mascot at this point, and is Seth's waifu. And so we thought we'd just give a little honorable mention to her, just as an example of how the fandom could take even like a normal character, but like blow it completely out of proportion. And I think that wraps up our like main presentation. So we'll open up for Q&A. I think your time was up first.
That was Tumblr. It came from Tumblr.
That was Brony Mike, right? Yeah, it was a post on Tumblr by Brony Mike, where it had pictures of Trixie eating pine cones. And so it just kind of evolved from that. Yeah. The Rainbow Dash hat?
the Celestia with a pink mane, where did that all come from?
What do you want to get this?
I'll take it. Like, seeing as how Luna had, like, a simple colored mane, people, like, fanonized that before Celestia became, like, a single ruler of Equestria, she had, like, a regular pink mane, like Luna.
Actually, I like to add a little bit to that. In the opening sequence, right, in the little storybook, one of the first things you see is, like, this drawing of Celestia, like, like going up towards the right of the screen, I guess. It's kind of hard to describe, but in that shot from her like younger times, before she banished Luna, she has a solid pink mane in that little storybook shot. And so, because that occurs chronologically before banishing Luna, a lot of people decided, well, maybe she had a pink mane when she was younger. When she fully matured, she had that flowing, multicolored mane. And so that's one of the main reasons why she has a pink mane.
I would just like to add that the pink mane is better than a pink body.
Yes!
My bar!
But we're getting a white Celestia.
Show her toys for the win!
We just have to hope she doesn't say, my wings are so prince.
I'm a princess!
You're a princess too?
So, yes? Yeah, sure. There's a whole TV tropes page. Like this whole like imaginary series. You have Dandy with you?
Yes.
Can you bring it up here?
Bring it up.
Eliza, show us Dandy with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eliza Goldman, commissions are open?
She does amazing customs.
Yes.
Daring do. So there we go. Daring do in what? Ooh. Can you show? Oh, a barking pony.
Oh, yes, screw loose. Oh, wow.
Screw loose. Although Barking Mad would also be a good name. Just saying.
Barking Mad for sure.
Yeah.
How can freaking Lula be the prince, or the nephew of Celestia, being that Luna was on the moon for 1,000 years, and no pony can work that fast?
The way I see it is there is no answer, because I think people have asked Lauren Faust that in the past. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's amazing. And she does commissions. Just saying.
Best name ever.
Actually, we can put it on the panel if you want. Just open a text document right now. If you want to give her a little shout out.
My name is OMG WTF LLLS.
At .deviantart.com.
And on Twitter.
And on Twitter.
So if you want a little custom pony, like those nice ones there, that's 100%.
And you guys should totally check out MS Pony Paint.
Making blind bags.
MS Pony Paint. Yep.
Oh yeah, and I have a Tumblr called Microsoft Pony Paint for really bad artwork. So.
Very hilarious.
The greatest artwork ever.
It's bad.
Psycho needs to eat his heart out, literally.
Ooh.
What? How much is
Is that a challenge?
Might be.
4?
40 bucks. 40 bucks. Okay. 40 for what?
That's 2 paychecks. For a pony.
For a full custom pony. And most of them still have rotatable heads.
Yes.
Those have collars that kind of get in the way, I think.
Yes.
But most of them have rotatable heads still.
It's big fire.
Yeah.
Eliza,
Yes.
do you have the money?
So should we take up more questions? Just wrap up now. Okay. Well, looks like we're out of time. And so thanks for being here today, everyone.
Thanks for
Hope you enjoyed
having
this.